taking the need out of it. Like, you don't want to be needy with new people, because that's obviously applying an agenda.
Don't go
to
into
someone.
it in a transactional
Yes.
mindset.
Doesn't mean that you can't network and obviously hope for something professionally to come out of it. I think you just have to really
We've said this key word probably 10 times now, and I think it's the most important key word of navigating the music industry, and it's relationships.
Oh yeah, totally.
How do you approach creating a new relationship and then nurturing the relationship?
Taking the need out of it. Like, you don't want to be needy with new people, because that's obviously applying an agenda.
Don't go
to
into
someone.
it in a transactional mindset.
Doesn't mean that you can't network and obviously hope for something professionally to come out of it. I think you just have to really take the pressure off of that interaction, of there something happening. And ironically, people see that as confidence, because it is. And, things tend to happen more that way.
I mean, I think like that is it. Like, I feel like that is something that we really made a very intentional like decision to do, was like, no matter who we would meet, like not meeting them to like see, just like not being nice to somebody, or not having like going up to someone just to see what they can do for us, or like to hopefully one day like make that, connection. Like,
not changing our language to be like what they want to hear type thing.
Like, just being kind to people, to be kind, and letting the rest of that like kind of happen. I mean, one of my first gigs in Nashville was nannying, and I babysat, and a lot of times I never knew who I was going, into their house or whatever. I would just know a name, and usually it was the wife, so I didn't really put two and two together. But I would say there's two pretty big writers that like I watched their kids, like I babysat for them, and I never told them I sang, or like would say, hey, like you need to listen to me and my husband. I would always just like let it go, and I was like, if they're meant to know that one day, they will. And it always came about, like and I mean, and it actually like spoke to them. Like, they were like, I can't believe you didn't tell me you sang. And that means a lot, because they get people coming up to them with like, here's my press kit, and not to like pat myself on the back, but I just think that's been one clear like lesson of like, you don't have to promote yourself necessarily. Like, you can work hard, do your thing, and be like, have like a quiet confidence about it. And I think that like, this is where I say God comes in, and I feel like he opens the doors. Like, we don't have to like promote and be like, beg for the crumbs. Like, you just have to do your part, work hard, love people well without wanting anything in return, and the doors will open that are supposed to. And I think timing is everything, and that has literally been our whole journey.